Hey, what's going on? Good to see you again. This is Alex Becker and welcome to what we like to call Source TV. Now before we get going, there's a list of niches directly below this video that you're going to need to follow along with in this training because it's kind of cool. And they're what I like to call high-end, low competition niches. Now what I'm going to be showing you in this video is how to go out there and use these niches and similar niches like it. And this also works really well if you're affiliate SEO. This works really well if you're client-based SEO. And what I'm going to be showing you is how to use these niches where you can rank in literally a couple days, even if you're beginner SEO. If you're advanced SEO, you can use this to make a lot of money very quickly because it's going to be laid out. It's going to be very simple for you to do. However, even if you're beginner SEO, you can go out there and get dramatic results with this, and it's all going to make sense here in a second. So what I'm going to be showing you how to do is we're going to hop into my computer. I'm going to be showing you step by step how to go out there and use these niches to create sites that you can rent out or sell for a very high return, and they rank very quickly with any type of SEO that you're doing. Now, you're probably going to look at the niches here in a second and go, well, you know, how do I make money with these? And I'm going to explain that all here. So we're going to hop to my computer. I'm going to explain this concept, what I like to call the high-end rental strategy. This has made so many SEOs that I've met their first dollars online and drastically increased the income of a lot of other expert SEOs who I've met as well. It's one of my favorite tactics. It's something I used when I first got started, and it's something I see people still using to this day and making very, very quick, fast returns. Now, this isn't some get-rich-quick scheme or anything like that. There's a little bit of work involved, but it's all going to make sense here in a second. So we're going to hop over my computer, and we're going to get going right now. All right, let's do this. I'm going to pretend like I'm actually hopping on my computer. All right. We have dove in deep within the bowels of my computer, and we're now viewing a presentation I like to call a SourceWave Cool Kids Secret Squirrel training session named after the founder and creator of Google, America's sweetheart, Secret Squirrel. I don't know if you guys remember this guy, but I mean, he was the original SEO. He was doing some sneaky black hat stuff, and you can see he was actually back in the day when it was purple hat, and he was so deep on it, his hat went past his face. I mean, you can see he was into it. Anyways, what I want to get into is the simplest blueprint to increase your income with SEO that I talked about in the kind of intro to this. And this is what I like to call the high-end rental niches method. And this is a method I've taught a few times. However, I'm teaching this again to explain it a lot better. I fill in a lot of voids as I see a lot of questions. And because it is just so brutally effective, I've seen a lot of people make their first dollars and drastically increase their income if they're already in experienced SEO using this very simple blueprint. Now, this isn't some push button, your computer is going to shit money and you're going to dance around the house in your underwear kind of thing. It involves some work. But in my opinion, this is just by far the easiest way to go out there and generate income with SEO. There's nothing easier. There's nothing easier. And this is also great in niches for client work. The niches that you have in the PDF are fantastic for client work, so you can apply the same kind of strategy to your clients if you're out there kind of doing that, and it will give you a lot of ideas on what to do with it. So in SEO right now, it's kind of a very confusing area to get into because if you go on forums, and I'm not hating on any forums or anything like that, there's good information on some forums and so forth, but if you talk to most SEOs, the message of how to make money is really misconstrued with what I like to call an SEO pissing contest, where the fact is almost more people care about being right about SEO information and ranking for cool words than they do even making money. And people tell you it's all about how good you are at ranking for high search volume terms, how good you are at ranking for tough terms and beating other SEOs, and how good you are at ranking for super hot affiliate terms and cool, sexy SEO stuff. People have almost forgot about making money. And in my opinion, it's not about any of those things. It is all about making money, which is what I'm going to focus on today. What I'm going to show you today does not involve any of these things. And what you need to understand is 90% of SEOs are looking in this general area when they're getting into SEO. So what you want to do is look where the other SEOs are not looking, and that's what this is all about. So what I want to do is set up a situation for you so you understand the strategy before we get into it. You're a luxury landscaper. Okay, I have just imbued you with a Secret Squirrel degree on luxury landscaping. And those are hard to come by, so you are welcome, fine sir. You should actually be paying me money right now for that expensive degree. Anyways, your average job, and this is what I've read online about luxury landscapers, but your average job makes around $25,000. That's how much a luxury landscaping job will usually generate you in revenue. Now, a broad term like Allen Luxury Landscaper, that's just a suburb in the state of Texas, gets maybe 15 searches a month, maybe. All the terms combined, like if you type in like best Allen luxury landscaper, easy luxury landscaper, Ninja Turtle, Allen, Luxury Landscaper, those guys, great. They only come out at night though. If you put all those together, it gets about 15 searches. Not a huge search volume. Most SEOs will completely look over this because it's hard to sell that to clients because they don't in their head can justify the search volume, and there's no way they can monetize it because they're not luxury landscapers. So this term right here is worthless in most SEOs' eyes. You're probably looking at it right now and you're like, yeah, that's a worthless term. And a lot of the things you probably looked at in the PDF as well, you're like, oh, these are low search volumes. These won't make me any money. Show me you ranking for gold. And if you thought that, well, it's just because other dumbasses have infected your brain. But anyways, we're in this situation right now. It gets 15 searches a month. 180 searches per year if I did my math correctly, which I rarely do. But if I got it right here, bingo. I'm sure someone on YouTube will call me out. Be like, yeah, math is wrong. Anyways, so if this gets you one job a year, you're still a luxury landscaper. If this search right here gets you one job a year, how much is the top 1 to 3 rankings worth to you a month? Okay, how much would it be worth to you if one job nets you $25,000 and just ranking for this one search, this piddly little search, gets you one job a year? How much would the top ranking be worth to you a month? Would it be worth $100 a month? $1,200 a year? Would it be worth $500 a month? $6,000 a year? $1,000 a month? Yes, it'd be worth all of those things, and it's just it's crazy because even at $1,000 per month, it's 100% ROI. If a person goes and pays $12,000 a year for the search and gets one job, $25,000, it's 100% ROI on the money invested. If it's $500 a month, it's like a 200, 300% ROI. I'm not going to do math because I don't want to embarrass myself in this presentation. I want you to think I'm smart, but you can see the potential right there. From such a piddly search right here, it is worth reasonably, mathematically, $1,000 a month to a luxury landscaping company in Allen or in the general vicinity of Allen, Texas. So, take that away. Now, what you got to understand is Google is littered with these types of searches, and I'm going to go and show you how to turn this into making money, how to go out there, sell these searches, how to make a profit from this. I'm going to lay out how to rank and everything, but you need to understand first off, Google is littered with these types of searches, and they are easy to rank for. Let me show you an example really quick. All right, so what we have here is a site that I've had ranking for basically eternity. And this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Now, I used to rent this site out to a client because I shared the website on Source TV with thousands and thousands and thousands of people, started getting pestered by a lot of the people that watch this. So if you go and do this, do not share it with thousands and thousands and thousands of other people. If 5 of those people hate you, they'll go and pester your client. It's very annoying. So I took the client off here, but still a tremendous example. Now, what you need to understand about this is a rhinoplasty surgery will net a surgeon about $8,000, give or take, depending on their quality and so forth. Now, you can see right here, I'm ranking #1 for this term, and the funny thing about this, you can actually go back to a sales video I did almost a year and a half ago. I was able to rank this site with just comment links. Now, since that time, I've added a few high PR links, PBN links. If you don't know what that is, we'll get into that in future videos that we'll be sending you in your email. But it took me essentially nothing to rank for this. Nothing to go out there and rank for this term right here. Now, that's because SEOs ignored this term. It's a highly ignored term. Nobody's going out there really trying to rank for this term because if you look at the search volume, it's not very high. Now, it's increased since I did it back in the day. Originally, Plano rhinoplasty got about 100 searches per month. The other searches didn't get anything. But if you go and type in Plano rhinoplasty right here, it gets about 230 searches, 210 searches per month. So we could reasonably say if I'm ranking #1 for this, I will generate them at least one client a month if they're renting out the page. One client a month. It's the easiest search to rank for ever, and I'm generating a person $8,000 per month from this search. Very, very, very simple. Now, a better example of this is if you go and type in Allen rhinoplasty. It's going to show just a completely abysmal search volume in most SEO's thought process. You can see 20 searches per month right here. So if we go and I rank for Allen rhinoplasty, which if you type that in, you can see my website showing up right here. You can see us actually taking up the whole entire first page, which is kind of funny. Anyways, what's going on right here, and this is just a funny example, but what's going on right here is 180, 200 searches per year. That's not even the broad version. That's just kind of the total. There's a whole bunch of other combinations, Allen rhinoplasty, nose job, and stuff out there. But 200 searches per year will get them 1 or 2 clients. If we're converting at like a 1% conversion rate, It's going to get them 1 to 2 clients. So let's just imagine this will generate them $10,000 a year just on the low end. I can easily go out there and rent this page out for $200, $300 a month. That's really, really damn good considering I was able to rank this site. If you look at the pages, there's nothing on the pages. It's absolute crap. It is just a copy and pasted article, little $3 article that I had generated through Fiverr or whatnot. And you can see just a YouTube video on there. Absolutely nothing. Absolute garbage SEO. And the amount of links I send to the site you can pick up for literally less than $10. You can go and I'm going to show you places to go and do this from. So to be able to go out there and do that, generate $300 a month, $200 a month from a page with this such little SEO skill. Anyone could do this. I could sit down with you for 30 minutes, teach you the basics of SEO, and you could go do this. It's that damn easy. And to be able to go out there and rent these pages like this with such little resistance, it is just absolutely crazy. And the thing is that it doesn't just go out there and rank for this. You can see I can type in, Texas rhinoplasty. You can see we're actually showing up for #1 for that. I need to go and actually just sell this site. It might be sold by the time you see this video. You can go in and type in Dallas rhinoplasty surgery, and this might actually be based on my personal search history at this point in time, but we're definitely showing up for Plano and so forth. I don't want to go and do all investigating, but you can see just how much this would be worth, and I was able to do this with such a low budget. $10, no advanced linking at all, and very, very simple on-page SEO. And you can do this too. If you're advanced SEO, you can scale this to the moon. All right, imagine if you had 40 pages, you can go out there and easily rank 40 pages like this in a week. And you go out there and you rent 20 of those for $200 a month. A lot of sites I have like this, a person will come and rent the whole entire site. They'll usually have offices all around the state or city or whatever. If you rent out 20 of those pages for $300 a month, it's a $6,000 per month site that you ranked doing nothing. Easy shit. Okay, and that's why I love teaching this strategy, because it's amazing for beginners. It's amazing for advanced SEO, because then you can run away with this and do all sorts of crazy crap. So I just really wanted to rub that in before I get into how to go out there and apply this strategy. So what I have right here is verbatim what I did to rank this site. There's nothing else. There is no other tactics. There's no advanced stuff. There's no crazy anything. Here is exactly what I did. And when I originally created this site, I was working on a product. I no longer sell the product because it's outdated and it doesn't work anymore in this day and age of SEO. However, I was making a product and I needed to go out there and rank a website very, very quickly with the product. And just using it, basically going out there and creating comment links with this, I was able to go out there and rank this site in about 48 hours. Now, this was back in 2013 SEO, where you could rank in 24 hours. Now, maybe we'll see about a week, 2-week return. If the search is really uncompetitive, which I'm going to be showing you kind of how to find, you can rank usually in about 3 days doing this with almost no SEO work. What we're going to do is go create a 3-page site. That's essentially all that rhinoplasty site I showed you is. It's essentially what every other site I've ever done this with is, and all the other sites I've seen where students and stuff have done this, it's essentially what they do. You're going to go out there and you're going to be able to rank it in a week with the links I'm going to show you here in a second. It's nothing complicated. Anyone can do it. Now, what you want to do is rent out the pages or sell leads from the pages. You can sell phone calls. You can sell opt-ins. For most local businesses that you will be selling this to, I would sell phone calls, because that's kind of most local businesses don't know what to do with an opt-in. But if there's a phone call, you're like, ha! I got you a phone call, give me money now. And they're going to pay you to keep the phone calls coming in and so forth. So what you also need to understand with this is sometimes we're not going to be generating a ton of phone calls or traffic. It's just, this is almost like walking in the street and picking up a $300 bill. Like, it's so easy. All it takes is you bending down. You might as well just pick it up. And if you walk down a street and you've littered it with enough $300, $400 bills for renting pages, you can be making a big income very quickly, not ickly. You're making a quick income very ickly, but you can making an income very fast just by picking up all these kind of leftover searches. Now, the niches you want to choose are, if you don't know anything about businesses, look in the PDF. There's a lot of good examples. There's over 50 of them in there below this video. Now, if you want to get creative, look at niches where it's $5,000 per sale. I love working in the surgical niche because there's 1,001 different professions in surgical stuff. My favorite is mommy makeover surgeons, but look for anything out there. There's search volumes, there's very low search volumes for a lot of those terms because it's so expensive and there's so few people looking for them. However, the price per customer is so high. So go and look for searches too that have low search volumes. I'm talking less than 50 searches per month. If you see one search volume where it's like Plano rhinoplasty and it has 50 searches per month and in the suburbs have no search volume, still rank for those suburbs because the surgeons or the people in those niches will still pay for the close by areas. Now, we also want to look for poorly optimized competition. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so you see right here, luxury landscaping College Station. This is actually where Texas A&M is. And you can see right here, what's showing up, there's just nothing right here. We see the only thing related to landscaping is this one right here. And if you type in luxury landscaping College Station, it's going to have almost no search volume. I'm pretty sure we could go almost down to landscaping College Station. Okay, we see a little bit more competition right here. But we could go and rank for this overnight. We have like apartment guide showing up. Google is desperate for someone to just make a site named luxury landscaping College Station. So that's what I'm really talking about right there. As soon as I went into Plano rhinoplasty, suddenly a bunch of other sites started popping up there with people trying to go beat the ranking and stuff. I don't know why the ranking hasn't been beaten yet. It's not like I'm doing any talented SEO work right there. However, you can see just very unoptimized competition. This is what I like to look for. You call up a luxury landscaping company. So we can actually just go type in landscaping College Station, and boom, we have all these people we can sell it to right away. Like, hey, 50, 100 bucks a month, you want to rent this page? Yeah, sure. If we get one client from that the entire year, boom, easy. And mostly what we're looking for, as you can see, is ignored searches. We're not going out there trying to rank for big search terms. We're not trying to go out there and beat crazy SEOs or go out there and have like a search we can put on a forum and be like, look what I ranked for, I am king of SEO. We don't want to do that, all right? We want to just be able to go pick up these searches and make money, because that's how you make money in SEO. It's not by being the coolest kid on the block. It's by being the richest kid on the block, honestly. Now, how we're going to design the site, and this is all there is to it. Don't be like, this is too simple. This could never work. I need to go out there and have my PhD GSA Ninja Turtle scrape box method. No, just look, basic site design. What you're going to want to do is you're going to have a homepage for the site. It's either going to target a city or state. As you can see right here, you type in Texas rhinoplasty. The homepage of our site targets the state. See, find rhinoplasty surgeons in Texas, just like that. Now, you can see it here with the suburb or small town. What you want to do is if the homepage is targeting a state, you want to target small towns. For example, College Station, Texas is a very small town in Texas. Abilene, Texas. Small towns, because there usually isn't any SEO in those towns. It's just the search volume is too small that no one really gets around to selling SEO in those. Or what you want to do is you want the homepage to target a city like Dallas and then have your under pages, just 3 pages, 2 pages. And what you're going to do is you're going to link from the homepage to these pages. You're going to have this page right here target a suburb like Plano. This page right here targets a suburb like Allen. That's it. And you're going to do basic on-page SEO. Put a YouTube video on there, put a 300-word article. We have a beginner's course, complete beginner's course below this video. You can click on it, or you can actually jump on what I like to call Source University. There's a link to it right now. I'm going to put it in the bottom right-hand corner. You also see it at the end of this video. You can jump over there. It will teach you everything you need to know about on-page and everything like that. There's a free trial, so you can make sure we're not dickheads too first before you commit to anything. So it's really cool. But this is what we're going to design the site to do. This is what we're going to do with the site. Just a basic suburb, city or state, small town. That is it. All right? And so go look at those. Now, what we want to do, and this is just an advanced tip right here for any kind of more advanced SEOs, what you can do is you can make the homepage based around a state. And this is what I've done on other sites. And you can have your inner pages all be cities, and then you have suburbs on all those. So basically what we're doing is we're taking this idea and multiplying it by as many times as you want to multiply it by. And what you can do right here, imagine if you rent out the homepage for 200 bucks, this page are out for 200 bucks, this page out for 200 bucks, this page, and then these pages out for 100 bucks each. You're going to catch fire really quickly. Now, what you need to understand, and we're going to get into linking and ranking in the next video I send you. However, if you look right here, if we want to go out there and make sure the site ranks naturally, and what's really cool is if we build authority and we build link juice to the home page and a few of the top pages, what's going to happen is the site's going to build up what I like to call domain authority. It's not something I invented, but domain authority is basically a huge thing Google looks at right now when naturally ranking websites. So what will happen when your site has a domain authority of about 30 or so forth, you're going to see a lot of these suburb pages ranking without any links. Therefore, you can start renting them out without any extra investment. It's really cool. All we're going to do really is send PR links and PB links to our homepage and a few of the top city pages, and then build social signals to all these pages right here. We're going to get into rankings and linking and everything in the next video I send you. However, that just ranks like gangbusters while building up the domain authority, so everything starts floating to the top of Google without you doing anything. Now, if you're a brand new SEO, that's not going to make any sense right now. We'll get into the next video. If you're an advanced person, you probably have some light bulbs going off of stuff you can do with this. Now, how do we go and rank this? So easy. So easy. If you're kind of an intermediate SEO and you already know to build PBNs, 1 to 3 PBN links will do this job. Completely. Done. Job's done. You're number one, if you pick the right niches and so forth. You can also use a service called Links Management. It allows you to go out there and rent links in certain niches. I'm not going to go break down that right now. Basically, you go to their website. I'm going to break it down really quickly. You sign up. You go into their little rent-a-link structure that will allow you to rent links. Go in there and rent links from sites that have a domain authority above 15 and a good trust flow, majestic trust flow above maybe 10, 15. And you just rent maybe 5 links from the sites. Just go rent 5 links. That's going to get the job done. You can also go rent links from other SEOs. If you're in our PBN Week group or you're in Source University, you can just go and talk to other SEOs and rent links from their PBNs, usually for about $10 a month. Very, very easy way to go rank this without having to have a lot of SEO experience. You can also go out there, use Drop My Link. Just go to Google right now, type in Drop My Link. It's a place where you can type in a niche. You can go look up sites. You can leave comments on that are relevant, and then leave links back to your website right there. And if you don't know how to build comment links or anything like that, you need to watch the beginner's course below or join Source University so that we can clear up those very simple SEO steps to get you started. Now, what you need to take away from this is it doesn't take much juice to rank, and it also doesn't take a lot of skill. All you need to do with links management and rented links is give the person your anchor text and a link to your homepage and your city links. Now, how I would link to the site is I would send 1 link to the homepage, 1 link to this page, and 1 link to this page, and then see where they kind of rank. If they get up to maybe like the 5th spot on Google, maybe send a few more links to them, and then bust out some social signals using some SynWire Blast or whatever. You don't even need the social signals to rank, so don't get yourself confused right there. Now, what we want to do now is rent the pages out. Now, if you're brand new to this and you've picked the right niches where it's $5,000 per sale, try to rent the pages out for $100, $200. You can rent them out for a lot more. However, it's more important you make your first dollars doing this and be like, oh, this isn't a total fraud thing. I can actually make money doing this. You want to get to that point first where making money online is not like something that only, I don't know, PewDiePie can do. And don't go Google PewDiePie. Just focus on this video. Anyways, you want to get to that point where you're making your first dollar so you can get some momentum going. Now, what you're going to do when you rent the pages out to people, you can do whatever. You can do whatever you want. People get way too specific about this. What you can do, if you have a website all set up, you can just go add their content to your site. So if you have a page on their site, add their phone number, add a link to their website, boom, done. Good game. That's it. That's all you do. Or just put their phone number. Now, you can go and also track calls to their website by just going to Google and typing in call tracking system, and it will give you a phone number. You can track phone calls and charge them by phone call. You don't even have to track anything. You can just put their content on the page and be like $100, $200 a month. That works just fine, whatever you want to do. You can also lightbox their site over. Just type in lightbox plugin for WordPress in Google. I'm assuming you're going to be using WordPress. And you can type in their website and basically display their website over yours. It doesn't have any repercussions in Google. There's countless sites I've seen like this that just lightbox other people's sites over them, so it appears like the website is there. My best advice right here is just get it done. Just get it done. Don't worry too much about the specifics. Find out what the person will pay you $200 to $100 a month to do, and then just do it. That's it. So how do we go rent them out? All right, so you might be thinking right now, well, I've tried to sell SEO over the phone in the past, and it really sucked. You got to realize when you call someone up and say, hey, dude, if you give me $1,000 a month, you might see an ROI from this 6 months from now. Would you like to sign up? I'm not ranking first in Google or anything. I can't promise you results. Would you like to sign up? That's a really hard offer to sell. I'm pretty good at selling things. You might actually like me by this point in the video. You might not think I'm a giant dickhead and I'm semi-trustworthy. I could not sell you that offer right now. No matter what pitch, angle, whatever I did, you would be like, no, that's stupid. What we're doing right now is a bit different. We're selling people the first spot on the first page. We're selling them guaranteed exposure. We're selling them something that is tangible, something they can see. So how do we call them up? We call businesses. You go into Google, you go in the yellow pages, you look up plain old rhinoplasty. You just go type in the search. You go and look in the yellow pages, and you just go down the list of businesses and say, hey, I'm showing up first in Google. I'm not a rhinoplasty surgeon. I'm looking for a rhinoplasty surgeon that would like to rent this page. They say no. You say, okay, well, you can see your competition right here. You just pick one of their competitors, and you say, well, if I rent it out to him, he's going to be getting all the searches and people looking for rhinoplasty surgeons in your area, and you're missing 20 customers per month. You're missing 10 customers a month. You're getting extra 1 to 2 customers per month. They know how much those customers are worth, and that's going to pique their interest, and someone's going to say yes to that. You make 10 phone calls, unless you're speaking in Yiddish. Nothing wrong with the Yiddish language, but if you call up and speaking in Klingon, like, oh God, good dog, you're going to sell something. You're going to sell something. It's just such cheap advertising too. Someone's going to say yes. Someone's going to say yes. Now, what you can also do is go to Elance, type in cold callers, find someone in America. They're usually about $15 an hour. Say, I need you to go and call this list of businesses. Give them 100 businesses in your city. Have them go down that list. Call them up. Repeat the same exact thing I just said. Someone's going to say yes, and it will probably cost you maybe $100, 4 hours of the cold caller's time to go out there and rent that page. And then boom, you're making $100, $200 a month. And if you're more experienced students, you should be renting it for $500, $1,000 a month. Very, very, very simple to do. Now, I don't think I can break this down any easier. You just need to have beginner site design. Just put content on the pages and do the basic on-page SEO right. Put a YouTube video, link out to authority page on Wikipedia or whatnot. It doesn't take any real link building talent. You can just rent the links to do this. You can go out there and ask someone to put the links on their site if they have a PR site. If you don't know what that is, look at the beginner's course, figure out those kind of basic things. It doesn't take any selling skills. You're saying, hey, do you want to be first in Google? No. Okay, call someone else. Hey, do you want to be first in Google? No. Okay, well, I'm going to give this to your competitor. Do you want him getting this traffic or do you want the traffic? Okay, yeah, I'd like the traffic. There you go. You've rented out the page. And it's extremely passive and easy to sell. Once someone's renting it from you, if you're brand new, just use a PayPal link. Send them a PayPal link that's reoccurring. Go into Google right now, type in how to create a reoccurring PayPal link. Send them that. Boom, they pay you. Got $100, $200 coming in every single month for a page that costs you 5 cents to rank and 15 minutes of your time. I think that's pretty damn cool, whether you're experienced or a beginner. So with that being said, this is the first episode of Source TV. You're probably seeing if you just got introduced to SourceWave. I really hope you enjoyed it. I love giving cool content. What we're going to be doing in the next email I send you, I'm going to be sending you live rankings in competitive niches. I'm going to be showing you a full $100, actually $200 per day case study. I rank a website for a pretty competitive affiliate term. That's really cool. It's very basic, just like this. And I'm going to show you everything I did to go out there and generate that income from that very basic affiliate site. It's very simple. It's a pretty competitive term for all you people that like to smack your jerkin to competitive SEO. And I'll be sending that to you in about 3 to 4 days. So watch your email for anything from SourceWave. If you also like this training, you want more training like this at accelerated pace, you don't want to wait 3 days to get more training from us, I really recommend joining what I like to call Source University. It's taught by myself, my friend Stephen Floyd on the right, and my other friend Gregory Ortiz on the left. Each of us are doing well over $50,000 per month from SEO. I brought them on because they're good SEOs. They're actually making money. And it is just a full membership where we train you completely on SEO. You come to webinars, you hang out with us, we teach you. And if you click the screen right now, there's actually a YouTube annotation. It will take you to this page. It's no crazy sales pitch or anything like that. You can jump on 10-day free trial. You can check out all the content, make sure we're not dickwads. And then if you don't like it, you can leave. If you do like it, well, then there you go. But I highly suggest checking out. We put a ton of effort into it. We have thousands of members, and I would love if you were to come on there too. Come hang out with us in the webinars and the Facebook group. So with that being said, watch your email, and I will see you in the next episode. This has been Alex Becker, and I'm delighted you're here at SourceWave. I'm delighted we get to have the chance to send you cool SEO training and make your SEO more fun and not as god-awful boring. All right, so I'll see you in the next episode. Watch your email. Stay classy till then. And be sure to go watch some Secret Squirrel episodes. That guy is clever. All right, see you next time.